Okay, so this is something I've also been wanting to talk about for a super long time. By the time this video posts, the other video I made about like friends and things like that should be up. But I want to take a minute to talk about, because I don't think people talk about this enough. And some people will say it to other people but then not do it themselves. And it's very hard, but I do think people need to start prioritizing mental health more, because I feel like, everything's about, oh, are you going to get a good job? Oh, are you going to get good grades? Oh, you need to spend more time with family, like all that type of stuff. And while that stuff I think is important, and this is just my opinion, but I do think mental health should be like the top priority. Because, and here's why I say that. So picture this: you're sitting in your morning, afternoon, middle of the day, whatever, you're sitting in class, and say you're really anxious about a test, or you just had a fight with your best friend, or you're having relationship issues. If you're not doing well mentally, you're not going to be able to focus on the task at hand that's right in front of you. And that's why I think school, they need to give out more mental health days and things like that, because I really do think people need it, especially when people, because I have so many friends who are like, oh yeah, I go to school, but then I have so much homework after, and then they feel burnt out. And I just really think that mental health should come first. And I really think if you do something say one thing you do, you do journaling every Wednesday at 5 o'clock, or you have a counseling session, I don't think you should cancel that. And if you need a therapist or counseling, there's no shame in that. I have several counselors, I will say that. I don't think there's any shame in that, and I do think if somebody thinks you need it, or you think you need it, you should go with that, because it's just really important to me. And realistically, if your mental health isn't good, it's going to affect every aspect. You're probably going to be more withdrawn and less likely to want to talk to people, because that's personally how I feel. You might be the opposite, but I feel like that's pretty rare. It affects your physical health in one way or another, so that's not good. Like I already mentioned, with grades and education, it distracts you. Same if you're on the job and things aren't going well. You might accidentally start arguments with people, or just ghost people and not even realize it. So there are just so many reasons why I think mental health should be put first. Aside from all that, you're gonna feel better and you're gonna feel happier, which is always the goal. So yeah, please, comment if you agree, because this is just a very important topic to me, and I wanted to get it out somewhere because somebody needs to talk about this.